everybody, and welcome to Solo Chogokin and Z. Boom! Yeah! Ho ho! Let's carry on with a couple of Solo Chogokin that I didn't review or unboxing yet. Today we are going to talk about a nice exclusive Getter robot from Bandai Web, the GX98 Getter D2, released in December 2021, and that's a keep it in the closet until today. So I'm curious to see what this model look like, of course. So let's go straight away. Well, they're passing 4 years, not really straight away, but let's change Getter! Woohoo!
Here we are at the box. Box brown. GX98 Getter D2. Taken from the TV series Getter Arc. Here we go. This is the TV series in Blu-ray. TV series a little bit strange, but it's okay. I like it, but like all the TV series, a little bit strange. Anyway, brown box, Solo Chogokin, exclusive Tamashii Nation, logo Tamashii Nation and logo Bandai. I say here, Tamashii Nation web logo is an exclusive from Tamashii Nation. Let's turn the box, and here nothing more. Okay, let's go open it. I'll say I have this model at my wardrobe since 2021. Here we are, the box. I must say, box beautiful. I love it. Wow. Well, first we'll start with the logo, Solo Chogokin, Tamashii Nation quality, and here we have a logo, Road to the GX100. GX98 Getter D2, logo Getter Arc, logo Tamashii Nation Web, logo Dynamic, logo Tamashii Nation e logo Bandai. Here we have written, and what say is written, D2, all Getter D2 are ready launched. Getter D2 go! Cover beautiful. We have our Getter D2 here in the front, stand with a strong pose, and in the background two images, one with a Getter D2 with a double tomahawk and one with a shotgun. Oh, both images are red. Wow, I didn't think about our cover so beautiful. Here we have a Bandai Spirit made in China, Tamashii Nation made in Japan, but doesn't say the date release. Anyway, top we have the same image here, but with without the color and not red. And the bottom we have the other image close up with a shotgun, this one with the correct color and not red, and the name, of course. Left what we have, let's see if I can show all the image. Here we go. Same image with a double tomahawk, but full image, and the other side the same image, the frontal image, yeah, there in the cover, Getter D2. Okay, let's turn the box, and we have Getter Tomahawk. Here, shotgun, and say Getter D2 gets stronger with a shotgun. No, a Getter beam was not strong enough. Here, say the first Getter is the first Getter designed for specific from one pilot. Specific pilot is Ayato. Here we have the backpack, the detailed backpack with our wings. Get our wings here, and you can see you can put the wings open or the backpack. And here finally we have a display, something we haven't seen for a long time. And see, it's a special display. You can put a stand or in fly. Anyway, nice. Also the background here, a beautiful image of the Getter D2, similar position of the front one, but they had to turn it. Anyway, let's see what say here in the top. Get a robot and everything I can translate here. Anyway, here, get a robot from a Getter Arc, exactly the same model we saw on the TV series. Finally, Shoal of Chogokin Bandai recreated this model. That was written in the top. Anyway, let's go open the box. Which side we're gonna open? Doesn't matter. Okay. Oop. Doesn't matter. Let's open this side. Box open. And let's have a look. The contents. Okay. Put the box here. And what we have? Box heavy, I must say. We have our instruction in black and white. So Bandai go back to exclusive with a black and white booklet. Is a model before 100, so the instruction was in black and white if the model was an exclusive Bandai. Okay, we have the model robot, very heavy. And you can see is the legs are probably metal. Stand up. Look like how big the feet are here. Oh wow! Stand up for fly mode. Shotgun, and under we have the wings, the shoulder pads, and 1, 2, 3, 4 set of hand, plus the one already insert in the robot. Backpack without the wings, and 2 tomahawk. Get a tomahawk! Okay. Hey, I like already this model. I'm pretty excited. Why I didn't open before? Anyway, let's start from the instruction in black and white. Okay. Getter D2 GX98. The 4 ends. That's weird. Let me have a look. These were weird hands. It looked like human hands. This one here. Yeah, normal color, but here the photo taken is weird. Anyway, 4 set of hands. Here how put together the shoulder pads and backpack. The arm, you can remove it from magnet. The extension here, the famous Kakume Shinka. What? So exactly, this stuff is not invented by Kakume Shinka recently, but you know, even before this model. Here they tell you how insert the shotgun, how insert the tomahawk, and here the wing. You can move up and down the wings without remove it. And here the stand up. The instruction very simple. It was the instruction, very simple. So far this model, I like it. I'm pretty excited. Maybe I will expose, maybe. Okay, let's carry on. Let's carry on with the model. The model, of course, attached with a tape, polystyrene. So it's a before and when the old model was done all like that. Also now Bandai has become very friendly environment, and now the boxes are all in plastic and not anymore polystyrene. Anyway, the model is wow, very heavy. Legs very heavy, body all metal, shoulder metal, head plastic, there's a plastic, the arm plastic, the feet plastic. Oh wow, I don't know if it was the great idea, but all the rest is a metal, very heavy. Either feet, clown feet. Let's do extension. You can hear the sounds. Listen to the sound, different sounds. All right. It's no very flexible model. Here we go. Listen, what kind of sound. Turning here, you can turn around 360, the pelvis. Try again. Yeah, okay. Flexibility. And the arm, yeah, extension. This one didn't move right now, unfortunately. The famous magnetic arm, and the ends turn around. And yeah, for the shoulder pads, head, you can turn around, plastic. And the hole for the backpack, the screw, orbital screw. You can see this model was done a long time ago. You can see from the screw. A Getter Dragon GX51 taken from that model, and we're gonna see the comparison. the whole or end screw will be covered from the shoulder pads. You can see closely. I must say, nice. It's a little bit fit under. I like the color, but I really like it. Even the model is based off the old model. Okay, let's put together the parts. First we will put the shoulder pad, the plastic shoulder pad. Oi, oi. Very poor quality, I must say. See if I can make it without broken anything. No. There we go. Let's put the other one. There we go. You can see, put in different position. Same idea of GX51, because it's the same model at the end. Let's add the backpack. It's plastic, also this one here, with a connector. There we go. Model build up, and we can adding maybe some weapon and add changing some ends. Let's put a getter tomahawk, also the plastic. Let's put this one here. Getter tomahawk. Is a classic joint for the hand, old style. Getter tomahawk. I love saying getter tomahawk. Let's put the other one. Let's remove the old end. There we go. Get the tomahawk. It's not bad at all. Check what it is. The detail here, cover couple screw. It's pity for the other screw. And with a new model without screw, much better. But also without display. Okay, let's put the wings here. All in plastic, wing bigger but plastic, and you can see move up and down. Okay, let's remove the the backpack single, if you can make it. Here we go. And let's add the wings. wing setup, fly mode, very big open wing, and this landing. Look like a Batman boomerang, to be honest. Wing, bat wing. Okay, we have another set of hands with open like that. There we go. And we have the shotgun. Here the shotgun, all in plastic, nice details. And let's adding the end. We have two ends like that. You can choose which end you want to put on. I put on this one here, like that. Remove that and put the shotgun. And there we go, something like that. On the box, let's say with the shotgun you can more powerful getter. With this shotgun, you know, the getter beam wasn't strong enough. Heavy robot. Anyway, for the articulation, I want to show, you know, the extension here, like the Kakume Shinka. Put in a position like that, classic Kakume position. There we go. On his knees. See, Bandai, you already did? You've not done anything new. The extra articulation, okay. Last things, optional in this period. Bandai didn't release none, so get a D2 display. That's remind me, Bandai say it is a exclusive display because he didn't put any more, or because it's remind me a dynamic classic stickers, but the display is the old one. Is a mix made in China, Bandai Spirit. Display like the old one, where you can put the object in the top. Here you put the ends, and here the tomahawk. The extra parts we don't use it. Not sure where you can put the shotgun, somewhere. Anyway, let's put on display. Here we go. Finally, a model on a display, and I say this model is a nice model with this recall setup. For me, get Emperor recall, on my opinion. But why we don't compare with the Get Emperor? No. No, I'm not take out the Get Emperor. We have a beautiful image. See, we have some details and remind me a little bit Get Emperor with this design and the layout. Anyway, it's a design of a getter, of course, but at the first impact I thought was getter Emperor. Anyway, maybe was the only things I liked of that model. Anyway, GX87 Getter Emperor. This is a GX98 Getter D2. We have another setup for the display. The stand up here put together for flight mode. There we go. It's the same display of GX51, to be honest. Anyway. It's a pity the feet are plastic. Anyway, maybe we should do a comparison. Anyway, we are happy we have finally a display. Okay, it's not the best display, but you know, we are happy with this one. All right. Okay, let's compare it now. Let's remove the super wing and let's add in the backpack. Okay, cool. Come here. Comparing. Okay, here we go. Let's compare it with a Getter Dragon GX51. Let's remove also the shotgun. I must say, these GX98 take the body. You can see, you can have a stand here. That's a little bit soft legs, maybe need a tight a little bit. Still a Getter Dragon, but some difference. Anyway. GX51, take it from Getter Robot, Shin Getter Robot, The Last Day TV series, and this one is taken Getter D2 from Getter Arc. Both Getter take the Getter Dragon with some modified things. Legs metal and the feet also here are plastic, but smaller and different details. You can see I prefer the GX51 foot for sure. We have the pad shoulder very long here, a little bit shoulder smaller. In the GX51 the wings need be adding on the shoulder and in the back, so we need to remove the shoulder pads and adding the wings, including a different shoulder pads. And 98 I think it's a more is better like that. The screw, the same screw except two, but I cover a couple here and a couple there, here. So you cover 4 screw, because also the design is slightly different. One thing GX51 has and could be done also in the GX98. This one here, the wings, you can rotate the wings. Here are fixed plastic. Is a pity because it wasn't that expensive to add it, and it will be better model. The neck of GX51 have a red line on the neck, and 98 not. 51, everything was in the box to put together, and 98 not. You see the design of the legs. The 51 was more getterable, of course. This one definitely remind the GX51 Getter Dragon, and the Getter D2 not so much. I think I like a Getter D2 with this color, green, blue, dark, a little bit different, and the design of chest, something different than other Getter, to be honest. You can see here the classic line of a Getter, and here completely different. This Getter D2 is a little bit more new design. See, the legs are very soft. Probably we need to tighten a little bit the screw inside there. Same screw there. So, passed a lot of years, and need to tighten a little bit. So you can see the connector on the shoulder is exactly the same. The base is exactly the same. GX98 from GX51. You can see the face with a big mustache, slightly different, and the 3 pin in the back. I think GX98 is better, look better, in my opinion. The articulations are exactly the same between these two models. Tell me what you think is better between these two. One thing I never like it, shoulder pads of GX51, so long, and here they get shorter, but the plastic is still the same sheet plastic. Low quality plastic, unfortunately. Could be done more for that stuff. Anyway, say that, we can move on at the final comment of this Getter D2 GX98.
Here we are to the final comment of this Getter D2 GX98, take from the TV series Getter R. I have to say, very nice box, it looked great. And when you open this box, you have the clear sensation of opening something new, but with a retro taste of all things targeted Bandai. And these are positive things, because we know very well the new Bandai products have not always been very successful. Now, let's go back to this Getter D2, based on the Getter GX51 model, same joint and same structure, basically a Kakume Shinka. What? But unlike the GX51 that did not satisfy me, this GX98 instead I found superior. A lot of metal, shame about the feet, they are plastic and are quite large. They look a bit like a clown's feet. Yes. I like the detail on the legs and the chest, the shoulder pads. They are very plasticky and not many details, but a little bit better than GX51. I was saying model a Bandai aftertaste. We have the arms with a magnets that have not been seen for a long time. We have a display that is a hybrid between a DC Classic and a first generation display. That is where you can add extra parts on the display. We have on the back of the model almost the same screw. as the GX51, except for that being covered by Bandai. But Bandai, you can cover all of them, not only 4. But no. However, one thing the GX51 has and this model doesn't have are the blades rotating. Here they are fixed piece of plastic. Very pretty. They can give feather points of this model, but no. Red color and this blue-gray, very different color from the classic Getter robot. In addition, we have the wings with an adjustable butt shape and has optional 4 set of hands, a double tomahawk and a shotgun. At their release time, the price was 15,000 yen, 170 New Zealand dollar, 90 euros, not super cheap. However, 4 years has passed and the price has increased slightly. I would like to say how successful Getter. Some very beautiful things, other a bit rushed. Let's follow a bit of wave of the latest Getter by Bandai. Not really a successful in my opinion, but also the numbers say that. The Getter arc did not go very well. It is always discounted, a horrible Getter Go GX96, a disappointing Getter Emperor GX87, and I will also add the GX51 take from the TV series Shin Getter Robot, The Last Day, which in my opinion was not a great model. This Getter D2 GX98, based on a GX51, could have been done more. I won't deny it, but I still appreciated opening it after 4 years in the closet. And let's hope that Bandai continue with the Getter release that's announced in Tamashii Nation 2020, but number in the hands is not such a bright future for Getter, unfortunately. Anyway, that's all for today. See you in the next video. Always here at Chogokin and Z!